Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top Shelf Productions.
Welcome to Real Scene TV. We've got another hot episode of everything going on in Central Indiana coming your way. Take a look.
Indianapolis is a ridiculously huge, scary metropolis to those of us from Pawnee. I mean, this is the big city.
It saved my life because, like I said earlier, it gave me something to look forward to.
You try to analyze, think about your alibi before you break your own curfew.
Get our bread from Leidenheimer Baking Company in New Orleans. We get it shipped in frozen, and then we bake it off fresh to order.
All of that plus your chance to win tickets to see Candlebox and Keller Williams in concert. All of this from our studios here at the 247 Skyline.
Are you on the scene? We are. We are tracking down celebrities and taking you inside their seat.
Whether on film, TV, or behind the curtain, we've got the scoop.
Breaking it down with the hottest recording artists and up-and-coming local acts you want to see.
Showing you fierce fashion from chic designers to trendsetters.
Taking you inside some of the country's best eats with first-class cooking.
Sharing the spirit of giving, creating community, and celebrating culture.
You'll find it all and more right here.
Real Scene TV starts now.
Do you remember Casey Abrams from American Idol? Well, maybe you remember when he planted that kiss on Jennifer Lopez. Well, Margaret Medley sat down with Casey and found out what he's been doing since American Idol.
Saw you on a subway in New York City. Called the grass a platform, but no, you didn't hear me. You took my heart, but never left my brain. You headed up to Harlem on an uptown train.
Well, you seem so down to earth, but you've definitely been rubbing shoulders with a lot of celebrities, not only on American Idol, but probably since then. What have been some of the biggest moments since you've gone off the show?
I mean, I guess the fact that Randy Jackson really helped with the album. He's the executive producer, one of them, and it's weird hearing him on TV and then him calling me up and saying, "How do you feel about this track?" You know, it's really weird, but it's pleasant.
I found my midnight girl. Your friends are all wondering what I'm doing around here.
Well, I know that your music style was a little bit different than what we normally see with kind of the pop princess and princess that we find on American Idol.
I'm a princess? Come on.
Well, I would give more of a prince, maybe / king look.
Okay, I'm okay with that.
Good. But for this tour, tell us about what the sound on the new album, your first self-titled album, is all about and what we can expect.
Well, my guitarist put it very, very perfectly. Elliot did. He said it's pop music with major sevenths and minor sevenths with like jazz chords. You know, got a Jason Mraz kind of vibe. Yeah.
Well, not a bad comparison at all.
Yeah,
got a lot of fans.
Yeah, of course, right?
You try to analyze, think about your alibi before you break your own curfew. You try to work your way out of something you can't.
You have a brand new Casey Abrams fan
right
here.
Really?
Yes, definitely. And I hope you all definitely go out, buy the CD, self-titled Casey Abrams. You can find it on iTunes and stores.
iTunes and Amazon and some Walmart if you look hard.
Serving up some of the best New Orleans food in town. Tonight we're going to take you inside of Bee's Po' Boy.
If you're looking for some authentic New Orleans cuisine, check out Po' Boys right here in Fountain Square.
If you've ever been to New Orleans, gone to a poor boy shop, or asked the man on the street what makes a good poor boy, they'll all tell you the same thing. It's all about the bread. And we got the bread.
We get our bread from Leidenheimer Baking Company in New Orleans. We get it shipped in frozen, and then we bake it off fresh to order.
The restaurant carries 11 Po' Boys.
Pulled pork, Po' Boys, my favorite, with the coleslaw.
I always get the barbecue shrimp po' boy, and the bread is perfect. It's that crunchy type of French bread that makes the po' boy what it is.
Bee's Po' Boy also has other traditional New Orleans fare.
We also do red beans and rice, gumbo, crawfish etouffee.
For dessert, we feature beignets, which is a classic New Orleans tradition. Café du Monde sells them. We have our own version. We serve them with raspberry sauce or chocolate sauce. They're delicious.
And there are many beverages to choose from.
We feature beers and wine. The beers we try to be as local as we possibly can.
We have $5 pitchers of PBR all year round.
The building and decor brings the traditional feel of New Orleans to the Circle City.
They are very unassuming buildings, almost like shacks. So we kind of went with the shacky look.
Everything was delicious. Very good, very good.
What did you get today?
Today we had gumbo, which was awesome. It was very flavorful and it had this kick after you take a bite of it, so it was very delicious. And we also had a barbecue shrimp po' boy, which was awesome. The bread was amazing, so that's what made it. And then French fries and of course beignets.
Do you like dessert better or did you like your sandwich better?
Dessert.
Yeah, you can't go wrong with chocolate, can you? Not at all.
I've been to New Orleans a couple times, and you know, when you get spoiled by a po' boy down there, there's no comparison. So when they opened up here, we just had to try the place out.
What's your favorite thing on the menu?
Oh, the shrimp po' boy.
Why?
Out of this world. The shrimp is just spiced perfectly, and then he's got this homemade hot sauce, which is just killer. A little bit of habanero and
amazing. I love what Fountain Square is doing.
You mentioned the bread.
Yes.
What makes that so great?
It's not doughy. It's crisp, and it holds all the meats in it, and it just kind of melts in your mouth.
A lot of those customers were talking about the food and how the ingredients are really fresh and delicious, but mainly they were talking about the bread. Tell me what makes the bread so special.
What makes it so special is that it's crispy on the outside, but it's not so crispy that it tears up your mouth eating it, and it's light and fluffy on the inside, and it just is delicious.
That's what everybody keeps saying. There's that crispiness to it, and it's not doughy, it's fluffy. And I think that does make it really special, because I just had one of the sandwiches, and it was delicious.
Oh, good.
So it was really good. Stepping a little bit away from the food now, a lot of people may not know this, but you guys do have bocce ball courts right outside. Has that become pretty popular for you?
Oh, it's great in the summer. And even a couple of weeks ago, we had a 60-degree January day, and there were people out there playing. So, yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's a great pastime to have a pitcher of beer or a bottle of wine and throw some bocce balls around.
If you've never been to New Orleans, you can come here and get the New Orleans experience without the plane flight. So
it's a lot cheaper.
It's a lot cheaper. Come play bocce ball if you don't like New Orleans cuisine.
Yeah, Deb talked about the bocce ball courts, and
Yes.
they're pretty popular in the summer.
They are very popular. We hope to maybe get some leagues going, but we'll see. So
Can't beat New Orleans cuisine and bocce ball.
no, you can't. No, you can't.
So you've talked to the owners, you've heard the reviews, the food is great. So if you want that New Orleans cuisine, come on down to B's Po' Boy right here in Fountain Square.
And now to our first ticket giveaway of the night. Be the first to log on to the Real Scene TV Facebook friend page and tell her your favorite indie concert venue. Tell us your favorite venue and we'll give you 2 tickets to see Keller Williams.
Equipment for RSTV provided in part by Roberts Everything Photo, Everything Imaging. Real Scene TV is brought to you in part by Elite Media. Surround yourself. Brickhouse Fitness. No more excuses. Visit us online at brickhousefitness.com. The Thomas Insurance Agency, taking a personal interest protecting what you value most. Clothing provided by Plato's Closet. Your store, your style, your Plato's Closets. Visit our 2 Central Indiana locations. Styling provided by L'Histoire des Fanaires. Fashion from the beginning to the end.
Taps and Dolls is the tavern with a twist, located in the heart of downtown Indianapolis. The Dolls can serve you one of over 50 beers they have on tap, and the kitchen is open late to satisfy your hunger needs. Gather your friends and play a round of pool 7 nights a week, or dance the night away with some of Indy's best DJs on Friday and Saturday nights. Taps and Dolls is located on South Meridian Street, across from Blue, and right above 6.
Join us here at Barcelona Tapas Restaurant in downtown Indianapolis for Devour Downtown Winterfest 2013, where you can enjoy 6 different tapas plates from a selection of Chef Matthew Sauer's favorites for only $35.
You're going to start with a choice of our curry chicken salad or our bean soup with sherrioli and diced tomatoes. Follow-up course with our queso de cabra al horn, which is our goat cheese marinara, spicy with bread for dipping. You'll have your classic Spanish tortilla, which is a spinach potato omelet cake, followed by the chicken brochette, which has authentic Spanish sausage with chicken and a cumin aioli. You'll have a choice of a paella or a beef tenderloin with spinach and blue cheese. The paella will consist of seafood, sausage, chicken, mussels, shrimp, and saffron rice. You'll also have a choice of spinach and chickpeas, our most classic Spanish tapa, or our deep-fried artichokes that come with manchego and limon aioli. And then you'll finish your meal with a choice of 2 desserts. One will be a chocolate brownie made in-house with a nice fudge chocolate sauce with whipped cream, or the most favorite dessert on our menu, the Spanish churros with a chocolate dipping sauce.
So be sure to come join us here at Barcelona Tapas Restaurant. A little taste of Spain, mere minutes from your front door.
247 Sky Bar. The class and sophistication of the yesterday meet the chic modern style of today's nightlife. Take a step back in time and up to the next level, 247 Sky Bar. Featuring nostalgic decor, ample seating, laid-back music, and the classiest drinks in downtown Indianapolis. 247 Sky Bar is located at 247 South Meridian, within walking distance of all major downtown attractions and hotels.
And now, introducing 247 Sky Bar Live, located next door to 247 Sky Bar. Take your concert experience to new heights at our ideally located venue in downtown Indianapolis. Check out the concert series by visiting us on Facebook. At 247 Sky Bar Live, the sky's the limit.
Oh, to be a teen again. Recently, I got to live out my dream of meeting a boy band. 15 years too late. Take a look.
What do the Beatles, New Edition, and NSYNC have in common? The death-defying, earplug-inducing, uninhibited, joyful scream of a teenage girl. And while it's been years since we've sang along to this, or experienced the angst of this, there's a new generation of boy bands bringing girls to their knees.
You've been on tour with some pretty big names. Janet Jackson to be one. You had LL Cool J in your video. Who was the most mind-blowing to work with?
I gotta say all of them because I mean we worked with one of the we went on tour with one of the biggest groups, Backstreet Boys.
But the coolest thing was headlining.
Okay.
I think the first time we got to headline that first show in Virginia on the Scream tour, it was just mind-blowing how far we came, and that was just really cool.
Take a picture quick, send it to my phone. So I like the Michael Jackson. You are in Indiana, another Indiana native. It's Mike Epps, as you know.
Mike Epps, yeah.
Yes.
You guys got a project with Mike.
Yeah, we're working on our first ever group movie with him called Bad Behavior. And we can't give away too much to the fans, but it's definitely out of our element.
And yes, although we're acting in this movie, I would say me and Rock really fit our characters.
Okay.
Because we are like these bad kids off camera.
Hey, my girl, she loves me. I know I'm on her mind even when we don't speak.
Let's get the iPod question first. Okay, what are we listening to?
Me, I listen to old songs like if they're new songs. Like I listen to an old Prince song as if it's a new single. Okay. But right now I'm listening to Click. I'm making a routine of that. So.
All right.
Ain't nobody. Oh, right now I'm listening to Kendrick Lamar.
Yes.
2 Chainz.
To Chris Brown, Tyrese, 2 Chainz, Kendrick Lamar, Drake, everybody.
How are we getting the education in while we're on the road?
Well, this year me and Ray Ray have our online classes, and we passed our exit exams first try. So thank you. So we only have a year left, and we're out. Yo, what's up? We are
Mindless Behavior,
and you're watching
Real Scene TV.
Stay mindless.
In each episode of Real Scene TV, we like to show you the heart of the community. In this episode, Tyree Rudolph takes you inside the Indiana Pacers.
As many of you may know, the Indiana Pacers had a fantastic season last year. They were #2 in the country. Confused? I'm Tyree Rudolph, and I'm here to introduce you to the other Indiana Pacers. Can you tell us a little bit about the rules and how they relate to NBA rules?
Actually, we play closer to NCAA college rules. It's 2 20-minute halves. We play a 30-second shot clock. We have a 10-second half-court line, 5-second roll, 3-second. All the fouls are pretty much the same. There's no double dribble, obviously, because we're using our arms to move each other. So there is traveling, though. You have to You have to dribble the ball at least once for every twice that you push the chair. All the heights are the same, the distances are the same as college that we play. So you don't have to be permanently in a wheelchair to play wheelchair basketball. You have to have some disability that prevents you from playing able-bodied basketball, or as we say, temporarily able-bodied basketball. That's the main thing we're trying to do, is get the word out about wheelchair basketball and the NWBA and the RHI Indiana Pacers. So, you know, everybody's welcome to come out anytime.
Personally, for me, I got into it when I was 17. I was 15 when I was injured, but 2 years later, I had the chance to play wheelchair basketball and open up a whole new world, because I had the why means how come, what am I going to do now, and really I didn't want to live, but it has saved my life because, like I said earlier, it gave me something to look forward to. You know, every Thursday we would practice, just like here at Traders Point Christian Church, we practice on Sunday, you know, so I know where I want to be at 6 o'clock, you know, on Sunday. It's playing basketball, and it gave me structure, and it helped my family, because my family, they didn't know how to relate.
So not only does this league give guys and girls something to look forward to, where can they take this experience, or where can this experience take them?
Well, just for example, after like being in the junior league, which is prior to being in the adult league, which is the 13 through 18-year-olds, it pushes some of these children because they really want to go farther. There is 9 colleges in the country that give full ride scholarships for basketball. And University of Illinois also gives a full ride scholarship for track. They got one of the top tracks in the country. And from there, you will see individuals go to overseas and play European ball professionally for 2 years, then come back and play on the U.S. National Paralympic team.
To keep up with the RHI Pacers, be sure to like them on Facebook.
Coming up next, I take you inside the MLK Comedy Bash at Crackers.
Cadillac Ranch is Indy's premier all-American bar and grill. This casual, popular night spot offers the best in dining, comfort food, cocktails, and of course, the mechanical bull. Someone will be at the controls and you will eventually get thrown off, so ladies, please dress appropriately when you decide to take this bull riding challenge. There is so much to do at Cadillac Ranch. They have plenty of seating, including an outdoor patio, so it's perfect for parties.
Gentlemen, nice to see ya.
How you doing?
Good, good, good. I got my El Sol de Tala gift card, so cerveza-ritas on me tonight.
That's what I like to hear.
It's gonna be a good night. Raise your glasses. We'll drink to El Sol de Tala.
Thank you.
Hello, my name's Jamie. I work at the Snafu as a bartender. You should come in and see us. We have drink specials, $13.50 for 6 beers. You can do, these are butter crowns. You should try these, they're amazing. We have $4 bombs Friday and Saturday nights. We do karaoke Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. We do live bands on Fridays. Always a fun time when you come here. Come and visit us.
You think that I'm a freak? Whatever. I'm unique, so super blessed to make you fly. Makes my chemistry switch up your energy, cause you're depressing me. I run this party and don't need your stupidity. Don't tell me I'm wrong, I'm right. Swag.
In a new segment we like to call the comedy scene, we're going to take a look at some of the comedians, both national and local, coming through the Hoosier State.
I did a little research. Found out that only in the city of Indianapolis, after the traffic light turned red, 2 cars can still go.
I'm sitting here with the talented, extraordinary Mr. Wildcat, Brian Wildcat. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, man? I'm good. What's going on, everybody in the TV world? This is your boy, Brian the Wildcat Smith. That's right, Chicago's commercial king.
What's your experience, being out here on the road as a comedian?
Well, I mean, being a comic, man, we love it. It's beautiful. A lot of times they roll out the red carpet, they pick you up in a limo, put you in a nice hotel. I ain't talking about tonight, but just in general, that's normally what they do. But the road it builds your character, man. It tests you to see if you really want this. The 25 to life. Not only do I know Lil Terry, man, I know where Lil Terry stay at, man. I'm not gonna do it with the police, you know? I'll be like, yes, Lil Terry, they wanna know why you killed the nice white lady on Friday. They thought I did. Come on out here, man.
What are you actually pulling the laughter from?
I'm actually pulling the laughter, man, actually from my spirit, man. I think it's got to be something that's inside you. You know what I mean? When you reaching out, man, you gotta, I mean, with comedy, man, you can't be scared, because 9 times out of 10 you get in front of people that you don't know, they don't know you, and you're asking them to laugh at you. And 9 times out of 10 people feel like they have a cousin or auntie or somebody better than you. So you have to you have to pull from out the woodwork. You have to think differently than anybody that you think would think out there. If anything, that's what I strive to be different. Any comic that goes up there, I don't want to emulate. I don't want to sound like. I want to be my own person. So I think I reach for me, man. You got to reach from outside the box and inside you and bring you on table. You don't be you inside you in comedy, then you're being somebody else, and that'll always show. People can see through that.
We're here today with the talented Jess Will. How you doing, brother? What actually makes a great poet?
Well, for me, what I like as far as a spoken word artist, because you have literary poets, but as far as a spoken word artist, for me, the biggest issue is the connection, the relationship with your audience. If you can build the relationship with your audience, then usually you can keep their attention through your piece.
I want to wear church socks and Reeboks. Y'all know what I'm talking about.
Are you ready to do your thing out there today?
I'm excited. I got a gun. It's a shotgun, and it's loaded full of comedy, and I'm about to shoot somebody in the ear with some jokes, you know what I mean?
And that's exactly what we want to see, what we want to hear. What does comedy mean to you?
Everything. Everything I talk about is real. I may add something to it or take away from it, but it's a stress reliever, you know what I'm saying? And then you can make people laugh. My motto is the things you cry about today, you can laugh about tomorrow.
When we see a show, from Mike Samp, what type of show are we actually, should we be preparing for?
High energy, right? I'm not gonna say I'm intelligent, but I know a little bit, so you just expect some type of crazy conversation from me, silly, funny conversation from me, you know what I'm saying? It's gonna be funny. It's just gonna be like, what is he talking about? Oh, I got what he talking about. Okay, that's what he is. Okay, I got it now. So, just high energy, man, just fun,
Stay tuned to Real Scene TV for more comedy shows with Mobile Network 1.
Did you like what you see? The next Straight Up Stupid comedy show will be making its way here on February 10th. Like us on Facebook for more details. Want to win tickets to see Candlebox at the Vogue? Be the first to log on to the Real Scene TV friend page and correctly guess our favorite 90s band. The cast of NBC's Parks and Rec were recently here in the Hoosier State. We're going to catch up with them after the break.
3 bars, 4 DJs, 1 roof, Skybar Live, 247 Skybar, and Taps and Dolls, all located at 247 South Meridian Street. Every Saturday night, no cover till 10 p.m., and ladies free till midnight.
My name is Bruce Pullman, and my father started Roberts in 1957 on one premise: offer the best service and the best products at the best prices. Roberts continues its tradition of offering great Nikon cameras at affordable prices. Stop in to see the new Nikon D600, Nikon's lowest price full-frame camera, or the all-new Nikon S800C, send pictures wirelessly with Android capabilities, and the Nikon J1 mirrorless camera. Depend on Roberts for the best names in camera like Nikon. Stop by and see us downtown and in Carmel this holiday season.
What do you get when you infuse a handcrafted vodka with a splash of sweet cherry flavors and a subtle hint of vanilla? Cherry Vanilla Infusions by Indiana Vodka, handcrafted in the heartland.
Let's do some drinks!
guys, I'm Amber here, Route 67. We have pool leagues on Monday nights, and we're going to start a beer pong tournament. We have dartboards, also live music every weekend, and on Tuesdays, open mic night. We have amazing drink specials daily, and the food's amazing for bar food also. So anytime you want, come out here, visit us. There's me and about 3 or 4 other girls you'll see behind the bar, and hope to see you guys soon. Hollywood is back home again in Indiana. We're going to take you inside. Right here at St. Elmo's is the cast and crew of Parks and Rec. It's going to tell you about shooting here in the Hoosier State. Well, we know that the character Ron is just a huge fan of bacon, so our friends at Rocket Fizz told me to pass this along to you. This is Hoosier made bacon soda.
Wow.
Bacon soda. I don't know if you catch the play on words there, but they also told me to tell you don't drink it. Just gotta keep it on shelf.
I'm glad you said that because I was about to bust it open.
Please do not bust it open.
For their edification.
The bacon soda just for you today, Ron.
That's beautiful.
It's pretty awesome.
That is an American dream.
That's an Indiana dream right there.
Look at the color. Made with 7% real bacon grease.
I think it kind of screams, do not drink me, just from the color alone.
That's a beautiful gift. Thank you very much.
We're here at St. Elmo's Steakhouse fulfilling Ron Swanson's bachelor party fantasy, which is just to eat tons of steak.
Food.
Yep. And then later we're going to be going to the Colts Stadium to fulfill Andy's fantasy.
Being here in Indiana, coming into the airport and seeing the murals on the wall, just like the murals we have in the Parks Department, and going to Lucas Oil Field. I wear a Reggie Wayne jersey in my wedding on the show, so I'm obviously a huge Colts fan, or Andy's a big Colts fan, and so this feels really great to be able to come here. It's a testament to the show because it's not cheap for us to fly us out here, fly our crew out here to do this, but they know it's the right thing to do, so they did it.
I'm a proud Midwesterner. I mean, I'm biased. I think that we, as Midwesterners, have a sense of I think our values are really emblematic of what it really means to be an American. I think that I find Midwesterners to be unbelievably generous, open, kind-hearted, live and let live, with tremendous work ethics. So I have a real respect for that and a proudness of coming from that heritage.
Coming up next time on Real Scene TV.
So Indy has to feel like a second home. Are you enjoying your stay here so far?
Yeah, I'm enjoying my stay. We're watching the Bachelor premiere here with all these people.
Going in Chicago, we went to Macy's and saw their whole floor of swimwear, and there was nothing that was comparable to what we already do.
What's up, Snafu Saloon?
Thanks to the 247 Sky Bar, and thank you for watching.
Just move your body. Move your body to the groove. Yeah, yeah. All night. Hold tight. Sleep tight.
Real Scene TV is brought to you by Top